What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally, and I mean literally, does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. I guess you're having a better day than Daniel Jones, but then again, maybe this is a good thing for Daniel Jones to get out of the New York football Giants. Unbelievably, 2 years ago, they paid him a 4-year, $160 million contract. 4-year, $160 million contract, although they were smart enough to put in there basically a get-out-of-jail free card after 2 seasons, in which case they have exercised just that, because they have now released Daniel Jones. Hard to believe, and I can remember like it was yesterday, and I miss Rashid a lot, man. Being at Lucky's Sports Bar and them drafting Daniel Jones, and he was like, oh, jeez. And he was right. His first response was that, but then he kept saying, I'll take Daniel Jones over Dak Prescott. Yeah, okay, well, here's what's really interesting about this, because, you might remember a few years ago, Cam Newton played for New England and was released by New England. Oh, boy. And what came out was, and this is what's always funny, is if you put the Dallas Cowboys name in it, you're going to get publicity. So I'm coming out of Lowe's here, and I see Dallas Cowboys not interested in signing Jones. I was like, who? Jones? I'm like, who? Jones who? Because I didn't realize that they had released Daniel Jones. I didn't realize that happened in the last hour. When Cam Newton was released, what Jolene Anderson said, the Cowboys will do due diligence on Cam Newton, implying that the Cowboys had interest in Cam Newton, okay? Now, I would hope, but probably doesn't happen, that the Dallas Cowboys would do due diligence on everybody that's out there, because you never know who might be a player for you. Signing Daniel Jones? Come on. Seriously? If even the Cowboys realize that's even too far of a stretch now, too. To think that, wow, 2 years in, they paid, wow, I got to see how much guaranteed money that was. But yeah, and I know there's some people out there, let's go get Daniel Jones, man. Hey, Danny Dimes, man. Hey, that guy's a winner, man. He was the first round drafted quarterback. He real good. And for those out there, I'm going to go through, I'm going to say I'm sad today, because I saw that Uncle Philip is deleting his Facebook because of all you troll mother humpers, and it bothers me that so many people just live just to hate. I ain't mad at somebody doing well and making some money and things like that. I'm happy for them. That gives me an incentive to say, well, if they can do it, maybe I can too. But that's not the way we are as people these days. We just gotta hate and enjoy making other people suffer. I guess in some regards is, if you feel like you push somebody down, that elevates you, but in the end, it really doesn't. It doesn't. Sorry. You may think it does, but it doesn't. But my point being here is, the highway is littered with quarterbacks that were first-round draft picks that just can't play. There's a very select few of people out there that can really do this job. And it's truly rolling the dice, because every year we get the great hope. Oh, this guy, man, he's the best prospect out there, guaranteed future Pro Bowler. And they end up sucking. I don't honestly believe that San Francisco, when they traded all the picks that they did to move up to draft Trey Lance, had a thought in their mind that this guy might not be able to play. I'm betting that the Arizona Cardinals didn't think the same thing when they drafted Josh Rosen. I'm betting that, the Cleveland Browns, all the players that they've gone through and signing Deshaun Watson, that they didn't think he was going to be littering the highway as a non-good quarterback. I can't think of the right term, but as an ass quarterback. It's hard to find a guy. It's hard to find a guy, and a lot of times you have to wonder, is it all the player, or is it the organization and the coaching staff that's also failing the player? You can have the player fail the organization, but the organization can fail the player. And if you're not maximizing everything that you can for your quarterback to be successful, then chances are he's probably going to fail. You can look at that situation with teams like traditionally that have failed quarterbacks. You can say the Jets are one that are constantly getting quarterback after quarterback, and they literally get beat to hell. You can look at that and say with Danny Dimes, that the Eagles, they tried, but they were never successful at getting a line for him. And now that you see what Saquon can do on a good team, you realize that the organization failed Daniel Jones as well as Saquon. You got the hardest pieces to get, and that's the skill players. I don't know. We're still debating on whether or not Daniel Jones is a skill player. But if you have a guy like Saquon in the backfield, that makes that quarterback a whole lot better. And the other thing we can infer in this is the Giants looked at it and say, this is probably the best way for us to maximize or minimize our financial commitment to Daniel Jones. We can continue playing him, but if he gets hurt, then now we got an injury settlement on top of the other money that we owed him. So they're looking at that and saying, yeah, this is time to just cut our losses and move on. So there's that. Alrighty, good people. Didn't see that one coming today. Did not see that one coming. Anyway, I'm out here in the mean streets of Harrisburg in the sleet, snowy rain, and I got to get in here and put up a storm door and do some molding and some other hairy homeowner stuff that needs to be done. Actually, Harriet. It's for female. All right, people. Hope you all having a great day. Peace.